What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is early Tuesday morning, June 4th, and the pre-orders for the Evercade Alpha have gone live. There has been a little bit of confusion as far as where U.S. customers can get their hands on which version. We talked a little bit yesterday or the day before about how Video Games Plus, a retailer up in Canada that I've used for a lot of my Evercade purchases, they were going to have the Alpha Standard Edition, but there was a Deluxe Edition. And there was some mention that Funstock.co was going to have this, or they were going to carry this, but it was unclear as far as, what kind of shipping prices and all that we were going to have to pay. So I want to cover a little bit about that. So there is an email that was sent out from Evercade to all of us that are on the mailing list. You may have already gotten this yourself. I want to bring this up and talk about this real quick. So, okay, so this is the body of the email. What I want to focus on is the Deluxe Editions portion of it. So available for pre-order today for 249 British pounds or 289 euro. The Deluxe Editions features over 100 of, and this is important, over $100, 100 euro of extras included for only 50 to 60 euros, right? We're going to talk about that in just one second. The Deluxe Edition of the Evercade Alpha are available exclusively from funstock.eu or funstock.co.uk. US and Canadian or Canada customers will have the Evercade Alpha Deluxe Edition shipped directly from the US to help with shipping costs. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can get your hands on the Deluxe Editions. Once again, the Deluxe Editions are going to feature upgraded controls. You're going to have the Sandwall controls installed. You're going to have 6 swappable marquees instead of 3, and you're going to have that included Alpha branded wired controller for 2-player or single-player play. So that's basically the big difference between your standard edition and the Deluxe. So let's go ahead and go to Funko, or not Funko. I keep saying Funko because I think of Funko Land. It was a video game store that I went to a lot. Actually, where I pre-ordered my PSP for the first time. But we're not going to talk about PSP right now. We're going to talk about this. So let's go ahead and share my screen with you right now. And we're looking at, this is the website, the funstock.co.uk website, and here are your different versions of all 4 different different versions of the 2 alphas. You see I've got the pricing is set for USD, so these are US dollars, and here is the price you're going to have to pay. So $320 US dollars versus $256 US dollars for the standard edition. I did check on pricing. It's about 8 British pounds, which is about $10. So add about $10 in shipping, which isn't terrible. It's not bad. So you're looking at $330 versus $266 for the 2 different versions if you buy them from funstock.co. But if you switch back over, let me go ahead and get rid of this, and let's check out, stop sharing that, and let's jump on over to Video Games Plus, take a look at their website and see what they're offering. So click on that, boom. So this is the price for just the standard edition, and that's, unfortunately, if you want the Deluxe, you have one place to go. But if you want the standard edition, or if you're okay with the standard edition, you're going to have a couple different options. And this is the price over Video Games Plus, Canadian retailer. I've used them before, so I trust them. And you're looking at $235 US. I know it says Canada about here, but it is actually US dollars. $235, and then there's no shipping to the US. So you're looking at $235 versus. Let's see, I gotta stop sharing that. Here we go. We'll swap it over. So $235 from Video Games Plus versus, if we go back and take a look at what's going on with the well, no, okay, I killed that. Well, there you go. Let's check this out. So I was looking at the wired controller. Let's see if I can just go back. There we go. Let's go back and look at this. $330 when you include shipping versus $266. So right off the bat, you've got like a $30 difference if you just want the standard edition, because of that $10, not just the $10 shipping, but also for some reason it's a little bit more expensive just for the price, just the standard cost right there. Now, I guess pricing could change, but if this is just based on, conversion rates, I'm using the same conversion rate for each website. So 235 versus 266 for the same thing. I don't know why you would pay any more for the standard edition. So really, this is going to be a difference of $235 versus $330 for that deluxe edition. And once again, this is the only place you can get the deluxe edition right here. What are you getting in the package? We've talked about the sandwalk controls and everything, but for me, I think the biggest tangible item besides those sandwalk controls, which is definitely an upgrade, right? But you're not going to spend, I don't think you're going to spend a ton of time banging on those controls to where the sandwall is going to make a huge difference. I think the big included item is going to be this controller, this Alpha branded controller, which as of right now, this is the only way you can get your hands on this. And of course, you get a poster, certificate of authenticity. But I think in my mind, the controller is the biggest thing. You know, here's your marquees, and that's fine. But once again, I think the controller is the big ticket item for me. That's what would, you know, really be worth considering purchasing this. But it's $100 more, $100 more, and I just don't know that it's really worth it. When you consider you can just go down here and get one of those new Versus controllers in the new color scheme. You know, it's not going to match perfectly with the Alpha. It's not going to have the Alpha branding here, but it's only $25. No matter which website you go to, this controller is only $25. So is it really worth spending $100 extra on this? That's going to be up for you to decide. I don't really know, but I am not necessarily sold on that as of right now. I think I'm really leaning towards a standard edition, if anything. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going back and forth. And if you're going to go with the standard edition, you might as well go with Video Games Plus and save that additional $30. It just doesn't make any sense. They're already located in the States. Now I know that Funstock is going to ship everything from the States. So that stuff's already going to be in the States. So I guess that begs the question, then why are we having to pay $10 when, you know, Video Games Plus is going to ship it to me for free? So it is fully assembled. It's going to be, I mean, if you're talking about the countercades being the size of comparison, because these are the same size, they're fully assembled. The box is fairly large. It's not a small box. You know, you're getting that shipped for free from a different retailer, and the price is also cheaper. So right now, my knee jerk is to go with Video Games Plus, and I want to get the Street Fighter Standard Edition for now. I'm going to mull this over. I'm not going to pre-order today. I'm going to wait and see if anybody else is going to pick up the Deluxe Edition. Maybe Video Games Plus will pick up that Deluxe Edition. Probably not, because Evercade is saying the Deluxe is going to be exclusive to Funstock. So I think that's kind of where you're at as far as that goes. And that pricing is probably going to stay locked in. Who knows? It might drop a little bit. But remember, they're already offering these at a discount from the get-go. So I'm leaning towards getting the Standard Edition Street Fighter 2. My countercade collection, and I still have some of the arcade one-ups. I have two stock ones, and I have one custom one that I made. I always wanted a Street Fighter to kind of add to that collection. I have a Mortal Kombat. This would make a good companion piece to have right next to each other. Have the big blue shaped Street Fighter 2, and then I have the Mortal Kombat. So that'd be kind of cool. So I'm leaning towards that, but I'm not going to pre-order today. I'm going to wait, see if maybe pricing changes, see if, you know, if I can get that controller, that Alpha branded controller, if I can buy that separately, I'm absolutely going to go with the standard edition and just get the Alpha branded controller some other time. But that's the only thing that's kind of making me hesitate. I know it's silly. I know it's kind of, I mean, it is what it is, but I think that's, you know, it's just one of the things that's one of the things about buying these deluxe editions is that you're going to get something exclusive within that deluxe edition. But if that controller becomes something that you can just buy separate, well, it kind of takes away some of the prestige or the exclusivity of the deluxe edition. But that's just my 2 cents. What do you think about this? Are you even interested in this product at all? If you are interested, which one do you want to get? Do you think it's worth $100 for the upgrade, you know, to the deluxe edition? Now, it may not be $100 on the Funstock website, but when you consider the price on the Video Games Plus website, it is absolutely $100. And for me, I don't know that I see the value, especially when they say that you're only going to pay $50 for that $100. I just don't see that, at least on the in the US market. It's just not there. But let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see all of you next time.